I never imagined standing in front of a bonfire on a Thursday night, watching the remnants of what I thought was a sincere love go up in flames. It began with a seemingly innocuous discovery, a folded piece of paper peeking out from under a stack of old magazines in the corner of our shared apartment. My heart fluttered with the hope that it was another one of his spontaneous love notes, the kind that made the mundane feel magical. But as I unfolded it, the words that spilled out were achingly familiar, and not because I had read them before. In the pit of my stomach, a gnawing dread told me to open the drawer where I kept mementos from our early days. There it was, a diary, not mine, but one that he had gifted me, claiming it was full of his soul, his deepest thoughts. I flipped through the pages, my fingers trembling, and there it was, word for word, the same poem he had once recited, eyes locked with mine, as if unveiling a sacred part of himself. The truth hit like a sucker punch. These were not his words, they belonged to someone else, a former lover whose presence lingered like a ghost he couldn't shake. When I confronted him, expecting remorse or at least a semblance of shame, he shrugged with a nonchalance that cut deeper than any confession could. "You always loved my words," he said, as if that justified the betrayal, as if the heartfelt moments we shared were mere performances in a play I unwittingly auditioned for. It was then that I realized the extent of his deception ran deeper than just recycled poetry. It was a pattern, a twisted art form of borrowing emotions he couldn't genuinely feel. In the aftermath, I found myself standing there, watching the flames consume not just the diary, but every illusion I had clung to. The twist? It was in that moment of destruction, as the fire crackled hungrily, that I understood my own complicit role in this narrative. I had ignored the red flags, the inconsistencies, all for the sake of a fairy tale I desperately wanted to believe in. The betrayal wasn't just his, it was mine too, for allowing myself to be blinded by the allure of a love that never truly existed.